This is ketchup. Kidding. This is menstrual blood. Kidding. This is blood. The organization PETA, known as People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, is an extremely controversial group. I would say their demonstrations are over the top. I'm all about individuals being able to express their beliefs, but PETA takes it too far. I used to be an advocate for PETA, but after hearing the CEO's will, I'm extremely disturbed. President and co-founder of PETA, Ingrid Newkirk, stated when she passes, she wants the meat of her body to be used for a human barbecue, her skin to be removed and made into leather products, such as purses, and has instructed PETA to remove, mount, and deliver one of her eyes to the head honcho of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. And this is why I no longer support PETA. And, well, I've been a vegan for 15 years. Late May, PETA sent a letter to the CEO of Lego, Niels Christensen, to rebrand 60346 Barn and Farm Animals as an animal sanctuary. PETA is quoted as saying, "Animals are sentient beings." The organization is calling for Lego's new farm sets to be rebranded as animal sanctuaries, so that children are not misled about cruelty of meat, egg, and dairy industries. This rebrand would help children recognize that animals are sentient beings to be cared for, who feel joy, pain, love, and grief, not edible commodities to be used and abused. It's time we all stop misleading children about the horror and cruelty behind their dairy milkshakes and beef burgers. Lego would send a positive message not only about our relationship with other animals, but also about the future of farming in harmony with the environment. My main issue with PETA's statement is rebranding the set as an animal sanctuary does nothing for the cause. Kids don't care. Most kids see the set as a fun build with animals they can play with. It truly confuses me why PETA thinks these kids actually care about these minor issues. While in the farming industry, animals are abused, sometimes for food, we have to remember it is not our responsibility to turn kids into activists. As much as PETA would like to turn juveniles into allies, they shouldn't have a say. It's a Lego farm set, and it shouldn't be used to convey a message. If parents want their kids to know the full extent of farming, it is their responsibility, not a toys or an organization. When I was 8 years old, I asked my parents where meat came from, and they told me it came from animals. I started crying, and I haven't eaten meat in 15 years. But that was my parents' choice, and it forever changed my life. PETA must have too much free time on their hands because they have time to go after a children's toy. At the end of the day, we have to remember that people have free will. As of now, Lego has not responded to PETA. Honestly, the only change that needs to happen is the price. For 266 pieces and a retail price of $70. Well, I'm gonna go take a shot of milk. Almond milk.